This is not just a snake, it's 3 meters of eternal youth. Scientists from the Russian Institute of Bioorganic Chemistry have discovered a toxin in the venom of the Burman viper that rejuvenates the skin. Russian scientists are completing trials of an anti-aging drug, while in Japan, they have found a remedy for restoring hair follicles. Could it be that soon we will forget about wrinkles and baldness? Japanese retirees were proposed to carry out mass suicide, and if they refused, then to introduce compulsory euthanasia for the elderly in Japan. Yusuke Narita, an associate professor in the economics department at Yale University, born in the land of the rising sun, made this proposal.
Many Japanese people find themselves having to allocate a significant portion of their earnings to support elderly relatives. The country's GDP is rapidly declining, so why not have the elderly voluntarily exit life to avoid burdening their families or the state?
Narita expressed this thought to a journalist from one of the American publications a year and a half ago. When the controversy arose, the economist tried to justify himself, claiming that his words were taken out of context and that he was only contemplating possible solutions to the rapidly aging issues in Japan. By 2025, there will be 2 dependents for every 3 working citizens in the country. A third of the state budget will be allocated to social payments.
We are the most rapidly aging nation in the world. The average age is constantly rising and birth rates are falling. The youth simply cannot support the elderly. Japan stands on the brink of questioning whether we can continue to function as a society.
Planned euthanasia for the elderly is what science fiction writers warned us about. If they were right, a rational and heartless society of the future could become a reality. But there is another way. Instead of getting rid of the elderly, we could provide people up to 100 years old with the opportunity to stay young and productive. You won't believe it, but lobsters could help humanity in this. If not for the prospect of ending up on the restaurant table, these crustaceans could live forever and never age.
At the ends of chromosomes, there are special biological clocks called telomeres. They shorten with each cell division, and after about 60 cycles, they deplete, causing the organism to age. This happens to all living beings except lobsters. In their bodies, there is telomerase, a special enzyme that allows them to regenerate telomeres and stay forever young.
Teaching human cells to regenerate telomeres is not just possible. An anti-aging drug already exists. The drug induces DNA mutation, causing the body to produce telomerase. The experiment has only been conducted on mice so far. Immediately after that, a woman volunteered to take the injection, bypassing the years of testing that should have occurred according to medical protocol. What does the woman who dared to take the shot of eternal youth look like now? Did she survive at all? It sounds unbelievable, but there is already the first perpetually young person on Earth. Meet Elizabeth Parrish, who is 54 years old. In 2015, she decided to take an injection of an experimental telomerase drug, and she did it illegally. The human experiment was initiated immediately after the mouse test, even though, according to medical protocol, years of trials should have intervened. Elizabeth is the CEO of a pharmacological company and fully understood the risks involved, such as the potential for uncontrolled cell division and the onset of cancer. Nevertheless, she took the risk.
Some colleagues called me and warned me that after the injection, I would have only 13 days left. Well, this could become the truth. Let's see.
For now, the experiment is reportedly going well. According to the drug manufacturers, the woman's biological age has decreased by 20 years. Elizabeth herself claims that she hasn't undergone any cosmetic procedures to achieve her appearance. In 2021, despite warnings from family and friends, she took a second injection.
Should I go to the corner, grab my face, and start shaking? Of course, that's not going to happen. Looking old means being sick.
Are you already dreaming of a miracle drug injection? Don't rush. It's too early to judge the safety of the drug. Remember the story with stem cells in the late 90s? They were so hyped that thousands of people rushed to get rejuvenating injections. But a few years later, there were discussions about how these so-called youth injections could trigger the growth of malignant tumors.
Directly proving the connection has not been successful so far. However, among those who have undergone stem cell injections, the alarming number of cancer cases is a cause for concern. Recently, an experiment in St. Louis revealed that, along with stem cells, people also acquire genetic mutations. This significantly increases the risk of tumor development.
In Russia, a harmless way to look younger has been developed. A group of scientists led by academician Skulichev has made a real breakthrough. They have come up with a method to neutralize free radicals. These are molecules with a single electron that seek to react with anything in their path. In the human body, they destroy cell membranes and damage DNA, and the quantity of harmful free radicals increases with age. Academician Skulichev believes that aging is a disease like any other and should be treated. Researchers have managed to create a potent antioxidant that neutralizes aging molecules where they form, in the mitochondria. The miraculous elixirs are called Skulichev ions. Based on them, eye drops and creams are already being produced. In the next 10 years, they promise to launch the production of a universal anti-aging drug. This is the Berman viper, and it, too, can help us preserve youth. Don't understand how? The venom of this snake is exceptionally toxic. In ancient times, they smeared the tips of arrows with it to instantly strike down enemies. Today, scientists have figured out how to use this deadly substance in the war against aging.
A compound that can relax muscles but lacks high toxicity. This compound can be used in cosmetics to relax facial muscles and smooth wrinkles.
Essentially, a natural toxin functions like the popular Botox, but without any injections. The catch is that the Berman viper is the rarest snake on the planet. Encountering it in the wild is extremely difficult. Establishing industrial production of an anti-aging cream with the venom is downright impossible. Working with any venomous snakes is very complex and dangerous.
We're extracting venom from these cobras. It's a fairly calm cobra, although it's quite large. It's already eager to bite.
At the Russian Institute of Bioorganic Chemistry, they figured out how to create an artificial replica of the unique toxin.
The use of venom is only necessary in the initial stages. To isolate the compound, there's no need for a snake. Now, with the advancements in protein engineering, it's possible to produce such proteins in bacterial cells.
While scientists worldwide are searching for ways to extend youth, nature itself has come up with a way to turn back the clock. Astrophysicists have made a sensational statement. The Earth's rotation speed has increased. Consequently, time on the planet has slowed down. By 2028, we'll have to turn the clock hands back by a second, and we will all become a bit younger.